Today we're going to be talking about why you are not yet selling on Amazon FBA, and this actually makes me very sad because most of the reasons are really not ones that should be stopping you at all. And I asked this on my Instagram. I said, what is holding you back from starting? And most of the responses I got, literally 95% of them, were due to something that is actually the biggest preventer, but should not be at all. So my name is Karina, by the way. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I post daily Amazon FBA videos, and I'm just here to educate you as much as I can on Amazon FBA, and not only give you actual factual tactics, but change your mindset a little bit, hopefully, to show you that this is a really amazing opportunity, and that it's not something that you need to invest crazy amount of money and time into in order to be successful. And that's kind of the topic of this video today, because this question, most of the answers of what is stopping people has been actual mindset, and the two most common things are fear and also losing time and money. And those are not justifiable reasons in 2019 and 2020. And let me tell you kind of what happened to me. So when I started this business model, I knew nothing about e-commerce, I knew nothing about entrepreneurship, and I just stumbled upon an Amazon FBA video on YouTube. And I had no misconceptions. I didn't have any premises or anything negative that I ever knew about e-commerce. I literally did not know anything, and I think not knowing that really helped me become successful in this business model, because all I saw was opportunity. As soon as I saw this business model, the first thing that popped into my head is, why am I not doing this? And at that moment in time, I knew that that was my future, that I literally that night just started binge watching and educating myself, and I took action on this immediately. I didn't sit there and think, what if I failed? What if I lost money? What if this? What if that? I didn't say, oh, a course is too expensive, I shouldn't invest into education, because at this point I've already invested in going to college. I already put in so much money, so much time, sweat, blood, and tears into education, into paying for college. If you think about it, even community college, one semester is probably, let's say, maybe under $5,000, and that's one semester, and that's including books and everything. So maybe for $4,000 or $3,000 to $4,000, you can get one semester of community college. And a course to become successful in e-commerce is around $1,000. So, and it's at your own pace, at your own time, on a laptop, no commitments, no books. It's just such a crazy shift of mentality, if you think about it, even when it comes to money. So I didn't even think of money as being an issue, because I initially saw it as opportunity. I didn't think of it as something I could potentially fail at. I didn't think of it as, oh, what if I lose my money? What if I lose my time? Because it's like anything in this life, you're going to have to invest and pay irregardless, whether you're going to college, whether you're going to job, or anything. It's all time and money, okay? Investing into getting a good job that pays you a good salary is still money for training, money for schooling. You have to keep on learning. And I even remember working at the hospital that I was in and hearing nurses, and these are people that have been in the industry for years and years that are getting severely underpaid, and what they would say is, oh, they're literally working full-time, they have to support their family, they have kids, they're married, and they're slaving away, working crazy hours. And then I overhear this conversation of, oh yeah, and I have to go to night school so I can increase my education and get a better education, because my degree isn't, serving me enough, so I can get a pay increase. And the pay increase was a few $1,000s a month, or even $1,000 a month. So it's not anything super significant, but in their life, it would change, it would change a lot for them, because they could do extra things. But it's just crazy how different entrepreneurship mindset works, as opposed to a normal job environment, where you think just by going to school for X amount of months you can get an increase of $1,000 or $2,000, while in e-commerce, if you spend those months learning a new skill, that could just take you over the edge, and you can make way more with that. And it's crazy, because one Amazon course can literally change your life, like completely. It's insane. Even if you have a failing product, it will still change your life. And I'm here to talk to you about fear, about possibly losing money and possibly losing time. Fear is just something you have to cross out. And I know that might be hard to believe, but if you think about fear, if you think about losing time, if you think about losing money, you are just in a mindset of scarcity right now, and you really have to X that out. If you compare, here's like the easiest thing and kind of what I did. If you compare that to the grand scheme of life, like a course is $1,000. That's just the basics, right? If you honestly, if you're honestly here to tell me that that $1,000 is something that you can never ever earn back in your life, then we have a serious problem. We have a problem that's way bigger than Amazon FBA, than anything else, because you are not giving yourself enough credit. If you really think that that $1,000 is going to literally make or break your life, then you need to do some reprioritization in your life. That is an investment that's literally going to give you knowledge, and it's so easy. You don't have to, like, I know in college, throughout high school, you would have to do so much just to get accepted and just to get permission to give away. Like, at my school, it was like something like around $15,000 a year of just tuition. I believe, if it was, I don't really remember it clearly anymore, but just for 1 year of school. And you have to basically beg to get into the program. Like, please accept me into your college so I can pay all this money to later get a job and get an education of nonsense. Like, 2 years is a bunch of like things to discover what you want to do that really doesn't really serve you that much. It's quite interesting. And here you have a course that's like my course, for example, is slightly under 10 hours long. So, and it's, you know, significantly less than a full year of education, and it can literally transform your life, where you can own a business and make a full-time income and more and scale it. It's a crazy combination. So that's that, right? But then there's the fear of, okay, what if I don't find the right product? What if I invest and it doesn't work out? What if I lose my time and money? Like, okay, the time you're investing into whatever you are investing into now, is that really changing your life? I understand some of you have a career, but most of you watching this channel want a business, you want success, you want a change. That's why I was on YouTube looking for ways to get ahead in life. So the reason you are even watching this video is probably because you are in the same situation as I was when I first started. And if that's the case, then I'm sure that you can spare a few hours a day actually investing your time into something that's going to create your future, okay? You do not have to be sitting here 10 hours a day grinding out until your face falls off to find the perfect product. It's all about the compound effect of little steps throughout the day. And trust me, I was in the exact situation as you. I was sitting there literally hours and hours and hours a day of product research, feeling frustrated, feeling like, okay, I've done this so many times, I still don't understand it, but it gets easier. You start to understand markets, you start to understand where you're going through. And if you are in a course, which I suggest for you to be in a course, and if you want more information, I have mine linked down below. There are modules step by step that take you through how to succeed, right? So you start out with whatever, you're doing product research, and you might feel overwhelmed that there are so many other steps, but it all comes together. Once you watch the course once, you have a general model of how it works, and then you actually start getting down to the nitty-gritty and taking action and actually implementing. The thing you have to do is to not stop. When you feel frustrated, when you feel like you can't find something, that is okay. You're just entering, or you're doing it for months maybe, but it gets better. If you don't see it now, you're going to see it tomorrow, you're going to see it in a week or a month, but you will see it. And how do I know? Because I have done this before. I was literally in your shoes. Like, I am trying to tell you that I did not know anything about e-commerce. I literally did not know anything. Like, I was in biology, I was in science, I had no idea about entrepreneurship, and then here I am today, not doing anything science related, fully focused on entrepreneurship on Amazon FBA. And that is exactly why I made a course, because I want to relate to you. I want to fill in the gaps that I had when I first started Amazon FBA. I want to crush your fears and crush your disbeliefs, and like really just open your eyes to the opportunity that is in front of you today. Just cross out your fear, cross out fear of losing time and money. You do not have to invest crazy amounts of time and crazy amounts of money. The number one thing you have to focus on is just really having that light inside you and seeing the opportunity. Because once you see the opportunity and once it's clear to you, fear of losing time, fear of losing money, the scarce mentality of that a few $1,000s, if you lose it, which is possible because I have lost money too, but if you think that that is literally the last money you're ever going to make in your life, that is not a good way to live your life. You have to live your life in abundance of, hey, you know what? If I lose this money, that's okay. What's the worst thing that could happen? I can just get another job and earn it back. Like, a few hours a day of earning money or investing it into Amazon is really not going to make or break your life. What's going to really be sad and devastating is years down the road when you look back and think, hey, you know what if I actually gave Amazon FBA a fair chance? Would I still be sitting where I am today? And that's what I thought. And I was so convinced that this would work that I honestly did not think twice. As soon as I saw it, as soon as that light bulb went off, I said, I do not care, I'm making this work. And that is the mentality I want you to have, because you will have challenges of, okay, I'm having difficult time, I'm struggling, my product failed, I've had failed products, you know, it's taking too long, I don't know how to do this, but every time it gets easier because you try it and you get more educated. So when you hit a roadblock, whatever it may be, if it's a fear of losing time, if it's a fear of losing money, whatever fear that is, if you keep pushing through it and if you just block that out and see the end result, focus on the, you know, okay, this is the end destination, this is what I want to do, I want this to be successful, then everything else will kind of drizzle away and you will be good. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to contact me more, you can DM me on Instagram or you can message me in the comments. I have a course which is linked down below and my one-on-one mentorship. So yes, I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.